her tireless efforts in putting together this program. We are honored to have you lead this event, ma'am, and your contributions are greatly appreciated. To all the participants, we extend a warm welcome to this program and hope that this event will be an enriching and informative experience for all of you. And you will take back some valuable insights and knowledge that will aid you in your research endeavors. Finally, I would like to extend my warmest welcome to our esteemed guest speaker, Dr. Rakesh Sharma, Assistant Professor from AIIMS Rishikesh. Sir, your presence here today is a great honor for us, and we are excited to learn from your vast experience and expertise in the field of nursing research. Once again, thank you all for joining us today. I wish you all a productive and enjoyable program. As Rekha ma'am already told, participants can post their queries in
Cannot hear you, Nasima.
Am I audible now?
Yes.
Okay. So we hope that those who attend 100%, we will give certificates to them. Their certificates will reach within 15 days. So without much delay, I would just like to introduce our speaker for the day. I hope it is visible.
Yes, it is visible.
Okay, so we are pleased to have amongst us a very eminent speaker, Dr. Rakesh Sharma. Sir is pursuing his postdoctoral fellowship from NRSI. Sir has been having a vast experience of 17 years, and he has worked at various capacities in various prestigious institutions like MS Ramaiah Institute, Swami Rama Himalayan University, AIIMS Raipur, and presently working at AIIMS Rishikesh as assistant professor. Sir is a BLS and advanced trauma care nursing instructor and a panic healer. He has established the Society of Perioperative Nursing. Sir has authored 3 clinical record books for GNM and BSc nursing. Sir is the chief editor and reviewer in various national and international index journals, more than 50 research publications to his credit, and he is involved in numerous research projects. Sir has received various awards, letters of appreciation throughout his career, and presented many scientific papers and delivered lectures in national and international programs. So without much delay, I would like to request Dr. Rakesh to kindly deliver the lecture or the session. Hope it is interactive and we can gain from your vast experience, sir. Sir, please.
Thank you so much, Nasima ji, for this wonderful introduction. And at the outset, I would like to thanks to the team who is organizing, because it's not a simple job to organize this even virtual events nowadays. So thank you once again to the team, and I would like to share my presentation here. Is it visible?
Yes, visible.
So good evening, everyone. I'm going to talk about the referencing and citation in nursing research. We do research, and many times we struggle to use to list the reference at the end of our research work or other activities related to evidence-based. So today evening, my session will be there, and your expectations will be high. So I would like to talk about referencing. So why this referencing is required? It is important to acknowledge others' work. It allows others readers to know the original source easily. Also to get recognitions and authentications of your work, to make the work informative, quality work, and to trace the intellectual properties of the ideas what you present, and finally to avoid plagiarism. So when we need to refer, and what is the need also? To give the source of table, picture, whatever information, whatever we have taken from the others' work, that need to be cited. And when describing a theory model's practice associated with a particular writers, we need to cite to give credibility to the argument presented by you. Again, you need to have references. When giving emphasis to particular ideas that has found a measures of agreement to inform the readers of sources of direct quotations or definitions, when paraphrasing another person's idea or work that you feel is particularly very much significant in your own work. So what are the sources of reference? As you all know that there are different sources, which among that first is a book, journals, newspaper, magazines, conference paper proceedings, annual report, institutional or government publications, electronic resources like websites, CD-ROM, database, thesis report, or unpublished work from the various settings. So reference and bibliography, it's a confusing, but these are not same words. They contain different meaning. So bibliography is a list of reference you have cited in a scholarly work and background reading or other material that you have read about, but not actually you have cited. Means whatever you read in a bibliography, everything has to be cited. Whereas in reference list, on the other hand, it's a list of reference which you have cited in your work, in your thesis or paper publication. So these are the differences between reference and bibliography. The meaning of reference is reference implies the list of sources that has referred in the reference research work, whereas in bibliography, it is about listing out all the material which has been consulted during the research work. Reference is based on the primary source, whereas bibliography is based on primary and secondary source. In arrangement, we can arrange references alphabetically as well as numerically. Whereas in the bibliography, you need to list everything in numerically. Reference include only text citations that have been used in the assignment or project work, whereas in bibliography, both in text citation and other sources that are used to generate the ideas. In the supporting arguments, you need to, in the reference can be used to support your argument or evidences that these are the facts, shows that these are the outcome. Whereas in the bibliography cannot be used to support any argument. So there are different types of reference, like journal reference, book reference, internet references. So we'll see what are the elements of this bibliographic in the reference writing or bibliography writing. First is the author, which is if more than 6, then we use et al. Article title. Third component of bibliographic element is journal name, then year, volume, and page number. This is one example here which I have written, that Singh JK, Bawa M. These are the author's name. Then idiopathic simultaneous intraosseous. This is the title of the research work. Then full stop, Pediatric Surgical International. This is the name of journal. 2009 is year, volume, and page number. This is one framework. So in general reference, there are two main components. One is a bibliographic element and another is a punctuation marks, which are very important, and everyone has to follow the same rules. So this is one example of a reference. So first is author in the correct sequence and the name checked by the PubMed. Then all the names are written properly, and at the end, there is a full stop. After that, there's a space and title of the work, which is written as an idiopathic. And once it is over, there should be a full stop, space, and then journal name, space, year, semicolon, 25 volume or issue, then colon, and then page number. This is a correct title. This is a name of journal. This is a year in which the paper was published. This is the publication volume number. This is a page number. Nowadays, earlier it was used to be written like 445-4457, 447. But nowadays we write like only use the last digit. So now punctuation mark, where we need to put comma, space, full stop, colon, and semicolon. So at the end of all author, we need to put full stop. Then after completion of the title, we need to put again full stop. Then space between the year and name of the journal. Then there should be a semicolon after year without any space. Then volume and then colon after the volume, there should without any space, and then page number, and that should be hyphen to separate the page numbers. And at last, full stop at the end of reference. This is the punctual marks. So first one was a bibliographic element, and second one is a punctuation marks that has to be followed when we write any bibliography or reference. So this is another one example. If we take a print article, so if it is with a 6 author name, so you can see here author A, B, C, D. So last name, first name, only initial, then comma, second, and maximum up to 6. Then title of article, abbreviated title, journal, date of publication in the year YYYY, month, date, semicolon, volume. In bracket, if issue is there, then issue should be in a bracket without space, colon, page number. Then this is one example how to write it. If it is more than 6 author, then we need to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 author and et al. If more than 6 author, then we need to write 6 author name and write et al, full stop, and continue the same as discussed in this example. If we use electronic source to use the journal, then we can write the cited date, like on which date, what date we have used that particular article, and then URL, that is website. So this is one example here. You can see this journal was used, and it was used in the 2013 February 19. And the available resource was that website link is given here. If we have DOI, that is digitally observed identified, that is DOI nowadays, every article has DOI, which is easy to identify the journals. So this is the author, title, abbreviated title of journal name, date of publication, then in the bracket on when I have cited or you have cited, that will come volume, issue, page number, and URL. So same way you can see. If DOI is there, then we use in the last DOI. Here one example I have given. You need to identify, of course we cannot talk or discuss, but you can see there are some correction. This citation is wrongly written. So you need to identify what is wrong here. And you can identify and write in your chat box also. But as we don't have much time, so I'll give you the hint or answer. That answer is et al, because there was only 4 authors. So after 6 author only we use et al, but here et al after 4 authors. Then full stop after the end of article title was not there. Then here this was a volume and then page. There was a space. This should be written as like this, 2006 without space, semicolon, then volume, then colon, then page number, then hyphen, and the last page. So this should be written like this, and earlier it was wrongly written. Now, if we use as a we use book and we need to cite that book or reference list in the book. So we need to write the authors of the authors of book, family name and initial name, title of the book, then edition, but not full edition, only ed, then place the publication name, year of publication, and full stop. So this is one example here, how to cite a book. So this is the author, Health Economics Fundamentals of Funds. This is the title of work, that book, and New York, John Welly and Sons. This is the publication publisher name, and year was 1997. So you can see here author, title, publisher, publication place, year of publications. If we use internet reference, then there are three main types of electronic source which need to be seen, or like website or web page, complete work or report, research paper, online books, journal articles on the internet. So we need to cite from where we are taking this whatever information, that need to be right as a available from, and then we can write HTTP. You can copy directly from the Google. Now there are different styles of writing references. One of the most commonly used nationally and internationally is Vancouver style, and secondly APA, American Psychological Association style. Earlier it was 6th edition, but now it is updated to 7th. Then next is MLA citation style. The full form of MLA is a Modern Language Association. Harvard style of referencing, the Chicago Manual of Style, Royal Society of Chemistry style, and many more. Even every journal use their own way of writing references. Like in a Vancouver, sometimes they use superscript and sometimes they don't use superscript. I'll discuss in the next few future slides. So now we'll see about the Vancouver style first book when there are 6 authors. So you can write that author 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, title of the book, edition, place, publication, publisher, year of publication. This is one example. If journal articles there up to 6 author, all the 6 authors name, surname, and then first name, title of article, abbreviated title of journal, year, semicolon, without space, volume, without space, in bracket issue, then colon, without space, page number, in the last digit only, not complete. So like 127 hyphen 23534. If there are more than 6 authors, then what we have discussed earlier, that all the 6 authors name and 7th author should not be written, and we'll write at all, and rest remains same. See, this is one example. Now, this is one example how we write in a Vancouver style. This is a parenthetical, that is in text citation form of Vancouver. So here I have this is the superscript 34 superscript. These are the reference number. And this 28, 33, 6, 5 will be listed at the end in this form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Now, next commonly used is the APA style. So if we use book and we have to write in an APA style, we need to write surname, then first name, only like first word of the name, year. Whereas in a Vancouver, this year was after the title of journal. So author name, year, full stop, title, edition, publisher, and DOI. This is about book we are talking if 1 to 2 authors are there. So this is an example of how to cite a book in your work. In APA style, the parenthetical form or inside text citation will be in this form, like Newman 2017. I'll show you one example. Maybe in the next slides, about the book. If more than 2 authors up to 20 authors, so we have to write all the authors' name, then year, title, edition, publisher, DOI. If we use in a journal articles, then 1 to 2 authors will be like author name, year, title, journal, volume, issue, comma, beginning of the page and last of page, and DOI. This is one example of APA style. Carlson, M, year, full stop. Then this is the title of the work, then full stop. Then this is the name of journal. Now in Vancouver, we used to make a full stop, no space, but here we are writing one, we are marking one, comma, then volume, issue, comma, there we used to write semicolon and colon, and then one time, one page number, and all at the last also full digits. Whereas in Vancouver style, on the last digit we have used. So these are the differences in APA and Vancouver style. So if more than 2 authors, that is 3 to 20 authors, then we need to write like this and then like this. So this is the example of writing APA style journal. So this is one like example how we write APA style. This is the introduction part. Author, Charlton. So here we can see the Charlton, author, year, and validation, that is title, then journal name, volume, issue, and page number. But we must remember that where to use comma and full stop. But here there is no colon and semicolon used. So this till now, earlier we used to write everything manually, and this was very much tedious job. But we should thank to the technology that we are having multiple or different types of software among us that we can use. First is a Jotero. This software is freely available, but its a limitation is we can store only 300 MB. And this was developed by George Mason University. Second well-known software is Mendeley, which is freely available. There's no limitations of the storage capacity. And this software is developed by Elsevier. Another very nice, but it is paid, EndNote software, which was developed by Claveret Analytics. And it cost for single user almost 18 to 20,000 rupees for life, if I'm not wrong, lifetime. But it is costly, almost 18 to 20,000 rupees. And then next is RefWork, which is free, developed by Procost. There are many other software available. One can experience by using them. They are freely available, and some are paid, like Papers, it is paid, Docker is free. So what is the benefit of using this software? This software helps to us to collect with a one click all the data in our laptop or desktop. Very easy to organize our work. We can organize this, all the literature we can download, and then we can organize them, and we can use in our project or research work or thesis work. So see one example, if we are using APA style, but our teacher said that no, this thesis should be in a, the reference should be in a Vancouver style. So while writing manually, it's a very tedious job. But if we use this softwares, then life is on one click easy. So this is APA style. If we want to convert it as a Vancouver, with one click, we can convert into the Vancouver style. So here the numbering will come, and at the last, all the citations will be in the number. Whereas in an APA style, it will be with the alphabetically arranged. Another benefit is it's a simply we can synchronize with the 2 to 3 devices. Nowadays, everybody use laptop and pad, iPad, and desktop. So in 2 to 3 laptop and all, we can synchronize these software, collaborate with freely with others. If we wanted to collaborate our work, or we are doing a group work project, so we can make a folder in collaboration with the other friends and colleagues. So everybody can share and see the data available, which was worked by individuals. And with this one click, your life is very much easy, and you need to stay rest easy. So these are the benefits. Now, it's not possible to demonstrate, like it's not physical. So I could have demonstrated, but I try to collect all the informations for your easy understand. I have listed all the steps. You can take a screenshot, or if this video could be shared later on, then you can follow this video. So I would like to conclude this theoretical part, that providing the references in correct style with accurate bibliographic detail is author's responsibility. When you work as a researcher or PhD scholar or MSc student or a BSc student, it's your responsibility to correctly reference the people's work, whatever you have taken in your work. Referencing are important part of research work. Nowadays, if you submit a paper in a good journal like Nature or Valley's journal or elsewhere journal, they have software. And once they submit your work, they'll see errors in your reference, and they'll return you back that this referencing is wrong. So you need to update. And without this use of this app or softwares, you struggle a lot. So you can save lots of time while if you are smartly using these softwares. It's a way to acknowledge other work and helps to avoid plagiarism. There are several referencing styles manual, which can be utilized or converted with a one-click button once you are using software. Which style to follow depends on the field of research and university guidelines. Yes, there are different university, they follow, someone follow Vancouver, someone will follow APA or MLA style. There are several referencing tools and softwares available, which makes things simpler, but still manual checking is again important at the end. We can't blindly 100% believe that this software has done good job, but still we need to once again check in the final stage. So next is, this is not end. I'm going to continue some slides and some steps that you can see. So you can go to Google, you can type Mendeley. Once you type Mendeley, you will find this screen where you can click on this link, that is Mendeley Referencing Management Software. Once you click here, you'll find next screen on your desktop or laptop like this. This is the site of Mendeley. So you need to first stage is to create your own account. So click on this create a free account. You can type your email, whatever email you are having, and if whatever information is asked, you can add it in that, and you can create your password, and finally you will have your account. And once your account is active, then you could find your name on the left side top of the screen, and then you can see the download now for window. So means you can use it is online as well as offline. Online, what you are seeing right now, you can go to the library and you can see all the references. If you would like to see work offline also, you can download this software by clicking this. And this software is available for Windows as well as for MacBook also. Once you have done these steps, you need to go to the next third step, which is when you will download the application will open. There will be a shortcut on the desktop. And then once you click over this, this window will open, where you need to write your email and password, whatever you have given information while registering in this Mendeley. Once you click all the write your details, email, password, sign in, then next is this window. So now this is my software, my login data details. I have stored my references. You can make folders by your own work. So this tool, the file edit view tool, these are very important at the beginning, because you have to download some more softwares which are important to use this in your Word file. Once you click here on that tool, you will see there is an option to install web import and install MS Word plugin. Means you need to synchronize this Mendeley with your Word file. So you need to install this MS Word plugin. For that, you need to have your original MS Word, which has to be login with your email. And then once you click with this MS Word plugin, you will see there is a Word file opening. Once you'll find that Word is opened at the top bar in the reference, once you click with the reference, you will find Mendeley site, and you have to go down and visit the support center. This Mendeley site, you have to click here. Once it is done, this will be plugged in your MS Word. Nowadays, it was earlier freely available, but nowadays they are only able to log in with the original MS Word file. If you have pirated MS Word file, then it's difficult to use. So this you need to follow the steps. The 7th step will be you need to go to the office ad. That will be automatically you need to follow the instruction and you will go to this stage. So once you add this Mendeley site, get it. There will be option you need to log in the Microsoft app. You will find open into the Word, open into the Microsoft Word, and this Word file will again open, and you will find at the end that in this layout, if you click over the reference tool, at the end you will see in the last left side Mendeley site. Once it is open, there will be some instruction that you need to follow. Next step is to install web importer. This web importer will help you whenever you search a paper. So that once you have searched, directly you have to click that that there's an icon of web importer. All the data will come to your this thing in your profile, and it will be downloaded into the offline mode, that software also. So you can download this from the website, same from the Mendeley. Get the web importer for the Chrome, add extension. In the Google, at the last, you will find this Mendeley's icon. So here I have completed, but I would like to show one demo to all of you. My screen is visible?
No, sir.
No. Okay.
Not it.
Now it's visible.
Yes.
So all the steps what I have shown, and at the last I told that there's an icon in the Google. So you can see at the bar, there's a icon of Mendeley web importer. Is it visible?
Yes.
So I'm typing one paper. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy. Amount. So suppose this is the one paper which is related to our top search. So we can open this. This paper was published in 2010 May, and on diabetic care was a journal name, hyperbaric oxygen therapy for diabetic foot. Now I wanted to use this paper in my one paper research article or thesis. So you could see here Mendeley web importer. I'm clicking here. Maybe some technical problem. Okay, fine, no problem. We can use another way. This is the site title, a site. I will download this. It is not allowing me to work on this. Maybe some software update is required.
Lots of appreciation, Dr. Rakesh. You are demonstrating live, which is very, very excellent work. Thank you so much.
Yeah, this is download citation. And then this is my Mendeley app is visible. I think no.
We can see this site, this article. Yeah, now it is visible. So Mendeley desktop.
Okay. So this was a paper which I have downloaded, and I'm dragging the. So you can see here that this details of this paper has come, which was online, means Google. So now this informations are related that this is a journal article. The title is Efficacy of Oxygen Therapy. Author names are given here automatically. They are last name and first name organized. Journal name, paper year publication, volume, issue, and page number. Now, I wanted to cite this paper. So I need to open a file, new file, create. Go to Mendeley. I have added this paper, cite it. Now, see, this has come. And here I write reference and then list the reference, insert bibliography. This bibliography has come. Now, what style it is? It is a Vancouver style. It is a Vancouver style. So it is in a bracket 1. Suppose we wanted to change it as APA 7. So I'll change it as a APA. Now you can see the changes, that author name, and as it was more than 6, so only et al. And first author and et al. Has come, and then year, and in the reference also, instead of 1, 2, 3, alphabetic has come. So if author starts with the A, first A will come, B, C, D, like that, this referencing will be taken place. So with the one click, you can change like MLA style. You can change like again Vancouver style. If you wanted to add some more diabetes mellitus and one more art paper here, you can insert. I'll use my own data, then cite. You can see another author has come. Suppose I wanted to cancel this first reference. So then I have cancelled, just refresh. You can see the first reference has gone and that second become first reference. So you can play with this easily and you can make your life very much easy and comfortable. But you need to again have knowledge that everything is correctly utilized here by the reference this software, because you need to know that theoretical part. So how to write that first author, second author, when to use comma, full stop, et al. And then this is an internet source online where to come full stop, space, and all. There are a lot of things in the software which is not possible to demonstrate now within the short time, but like those who are interested, they can learn, and in future also I can help them. So I would like to stop my sharing here, stop sharing. Start. So here I would like to stop my conclude my topic that referencing is very much important, and every student is using nowadays. Every scholar is using, and one must know the use of software and make your own life easy and comfortable. Thank you so much. I would like to thank all the team of this online webinar. Special thanks to Dr. Nasimaji. Thank you.
Nasima ma'am, you are muted.
Thank you so much, sir. That was really a wonderful deliberation of the theoretical and practical aspects of referencing and citations. I'm sure that all the participants have definitely benefited, and as I can see through the chats and question answer sessions, they are telling that it was really informative for them. So without much delay, I would like to go into we will take up some of the queries, though many of them have been answered in your session since you have demonstrated also. So I will take some of the queries. The one query is Swati Malik has asked. She wants to ask how to write reference of a single chapter from a book which is written by different authors. So you can unmute.
Yeah, you can use Mendeley, and it has all the options. You can use like a website, government of India, government or private institutions, or author, multi-author book chapter. You can write means that there is an option to use that. With a one click, you can have that easily. Did she get? I hope I'm able to answer.
So she means to say she wants to know if many authors have written, she can include the chapter title. That is the only access along with the book title, mentioning that different editors are there.
Yes.
I would like to take the other question. Some people are asking where to get the highlight of this webinar. So we will post the YouTube link, though it is going live streaming. We can upload it in the CNRS website. They can access it from there. One query is that do we have to install Mendeley?
Yes, if you wanted to use offline, otherwise online, you can do login like you are using Gmail. It's online only. So same way you can use Mendeley online option with online option.
So one query from Naveen Kumar Sharma: how to use software and add all references if they're already downloaded in the laptop?
I was able to I did one demonstration in a small it's easy, but I understand with this one session of demonstration, it is not easy to understand. For me, it took 1 year almost. In 2015, I started learning that. So it's not easy, but if you are really dedicated to understand, to learn, it will be easy within I hope 7 days is sufficient to learn fantastically at advanced level.
So one query is there regarding APA style. Kindly clear if the authors are more than 6 in APA style.
APA style, if authors are more than 6, all the names has to come in the referencing. But while citation in the paper, only first author will come, like Vijayan S. et al. 2022.
Another query: which style of referencing is a standard method followed in most of the universities in India for doing PhD?
Vancouver first and the second is APA. But again, it depends on the institute to institute.
Okay, so Swati has again put a query for that chapter. If she wants to write the reference manually, which author name she has to write? The author who has written the book or the individual author who has written the chapter first?
If you are using individual chapter, then you need to write the chapter's author.
Sir has already explained the differences, so I don't think we need to take up that question. One question is from Kumari Dimple. How to cite table of thesis in Vancouver styles?
Table of thesis in a Vancouver style.
She means to say maybe she wants to take a table as a reference and how to cite it if it is required.
How we can cite table of thesis in Vancouver style.
We actually do not put a table as a reference.
Yes, this. It will come in continuous form. And one more thing, once you use Mendeley or any software, please do not add it, because once you do any correction or you delete or you add even full stop or space, that it is based on software. So it will break the chain and whole your bibliography or referencing will spoil. So don't try to edit in the referencing paper. Whatever you wanted to change, you can change in the software. Like I have shown that offline desktop Mendeley software, there you have option to change anything. If name has come from the website wrongly, you can edit it at the downloaded or online software, but not in the list of references in Word format.
So last question I will take, is it needed to unlink the citation at submission?
Yes, you can do. There's an option in a Word file that export this file without linking of Mendeley or any other software. So you can export. It will be like a manually edit. Anybody if sees, it will looks like it is written manually, or that the citations are done manually.
I think because time does not permit us, people are asking, since sir has taken very nice sessions, so they were at least attentive, it seems, because there are so many questions coming up. So they can go through these videos, which will be uploaded, so that any queries are there. Most of the queries will be solved through that, we hope. And I would like to...
Mr. Edwin Jose has written details about H index and I index. H index and I index is not related to your referencing software. These are the citations of your individual paper or research work. And H index means that your overall, your quality of your research work done. That is a number of years and number of papers and number of citations. That gives overall quality of individual researcher. Whereas I index means one I index is given for one paper if cited 10 times. So if you have 10 papers, out of 10 papers, if one paper is cited 10 times, then I index will be 1. Or if 2 papers are cited 10 times, 10 and 10, then it will be 2 I index. There are lots of questions are there.
Yes, sir. That shows that you have engaged them and they have been informative throughout. But since time does not permit, there are restraints are there. So we hope that we will have soon a series of webinars where other queries will be solved later on. And we are keeping on learning, and this academic fest goes on. So feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping and present and not gifting it. So I would like to request now Professor Srija Vijayan to kindly propose the vote of thanks, please.
Thank you, Naseema. Good evening to all. On the behalf of CNRS family, I took this privilege to propose a vote of thanks. First of all, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our eminent speaker, Dr. Rakesh Sharma. Thank you, sir, for such a lucid presentation. Despite of your, with a very short notice, you have presented very nicely and explained it live. And that will be, I think, very fruitful for our future researchers. Your deliberations are very nice and the discussion, it's very effective. I extend my sincere thanks to Professor Colonel Rekha Gupta ma'am, Nazima ma'am, and Rakesh sir, who is instrumental to organize this workshop and throughout supporting in this. I would like to thank CBS publisher and distributors, Nursing Next Live, especially Pragya ma'am, for providing us with a virtual platform to conduct this session. Special thanks to all executive members, Central CNRS member, technical team, and Mr. Chris Thomas for all the support and coordination. Now, last but not the least, a very important people are participants who make this event very successful. So once again, I thanks all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Rakesh.
Thank you.
Very well done. I think the purpose of this presentation is served. Thank you so much.
I feel very much sorry because there are lots of question answer and in chat I'm unable to answer. I feel somewhat people should be answered properly.
So would you like to stay? Nasima can take questions further if you have time.
I don't have any.
Or else in our future sessions, Dr. Rakesh, we would be engaging you because very well presented things, concepts are very clear, and we can continue these sessions engaging the audience and you as well.
Sure.
Thank you so much, sir. We regret the rescheduling and again. Thank you so much for being patient with all of us and for having such a successful event. Thank you to all the CNRS members. I think we can leave now.
Okay, thank you.
Good night to all of you.
Good night
Thank
to
you, everyone.